Welcome back, my loyal subjects, to more The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3. Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode, we actually had Tina join us for the final stretch of the Einhell Keep, and then we faced off against two masters of the Arcade School. It was touch and go for a little bit, but we won. Now, Instructor Sarah should still be hanging out with Jingo. Go ahead and see what they're up to. Oh, we can use a bonding point for her. But since there are no requests in Leaves, there is one in the clubhouse though. See, that's what you gotta be on the lookout for. Who wants our assistance? Whoa, a bunch of people. What's going on over here with the swimming club, looks like? How can we make this practice as engaging as it was yesterday? So they're trying to replicate Aurelia's Splash Bash. If only we had a good plan. And if you don't know what I mean by that, that episode, I'll probably link it at the end of this, but it was the second to last episode I ever recorded on my old laptop. So it's a little borked, but it's still up if you want to sit through it. But that's what they're referring to, Aurelia's Splash Bash. That being said... Oh, Instructor Rean. Ah, it's the whole swimming club. Except you're all out of the water. What's going on? It's not really a big deal. We were just about to start our club activities, but then we started talking about yesterday. Yeah, yesterday's pool time was a real treat. Made for a good bout of training, too. Indeed, I had achieved my quota before I even realized it. I see. You guys were having so much fun with everyone that it didn't even feel like training. I kind of understand how you might have a hard time trying to top that. That's exactly what we were talking about. Even though the field exercises are coming up, we're in the peak of swimming season. Yeah, so we wanted to get a really good practice in today while we could. Why don't you challenge Yuna and the others? I'm sure they can spare some time. We thought about that, but wouldn't we be imposing on them? Yeah, I mean, they all went swimming just yesterday. Well, it doesn't hurt to at least ask them. I'll bring it up with them too. So now we have to... Well, they're probably gonna just ring-contacted the other members of Class 7. Everyone gathered together for another competition. Ooh, Branch Campus Quest White Hot Swimming Competition started. Go ahead and see how they're going about things. A 4-on-4. I love how freeing the pool is. Even if some of us aren't diving in. It certainly is a good way to beat the heat this time of year. Can't complain about the eye candy either. Speaking more practically, it's also a good way to train one's body. Oh, now you're speaking my language. Thank you for coming, everyone. Since we're all here, it'd be great to have a little competition. Maybe we could pit 4 members of the swimming club against 4 members of Class 7. If we don't want this to end in a tie, we might want teams of odd numbers. How about we do 3 one-on-ones then? In that case, I will swim for Class 7. Okay. Sure, why not? Mix things up a bit. Well, no point in wasting time. Let's get started. If it's all right with the rest of you, I'd like to volunteer for the first race. Wayne's the first competitor from this swimming club. Who's racing for Class 7? Let's see. We should probably save Kurt and Ash for later. Who should race Wayne? Let's have Muse do it. Is it alright if I race him? Go right ahead. Let's see how well she does. Ready? Go! Oh, we have to play as her. Okay. So it's the usual thing. Uh-oh. We're getting clobbered. Did we win? I think we won. Yes. Okay. The difficulty should go up, because that was pretty bad. AP increased by 1. Okay. Hopefully that's supposed to happen. If we get some bonus AP after each of these, that'll make sense. Looks like victory is mine. Your upbringing in Ortis has clearly served you well. For sure, your form was impeccable. Ugh, sorry, team. Hey, it's nothing to worry about. Yeah, this party's just getting started. That was round 1. So, who's next? I suppose I'll give it a go. Okay, the swimming club's second entrant is Stark. How about you, Class 7? Let's see. If Stark's our opponent, I don't see any way I can win. I have to withdraw. That's fair. So we only got the opportunity to use... Okay. So we can only use Musei and Altina for the first one, I suppose. Okay, guess I better handle this one. Sure, he's better than me on paper, but that just makes my soul blaze with that much more passion. That's what I like to hear. Alright, so this time we're not gonna get as clobbered. Okay. Ready? Go! Did we win? No! Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to get into the rhythm of this. Alright. Too many fails on the triangle. We failed it again! Obviously, we're gonna keep doing this until I get it. Okay. Probably gonna have to cut out all the failed attempts, though. I think we won. Yes! Got him. Okay. Probably not going to be able to get away with that type of thing against Leonora, though. Whew. Whew! That was so close, but I actually won! Excellent work, Yuna. You swim so marvelously. Well, that was embarrassing. Did Stark just lose? Wow, Class 7's tougher than they look. We've seen impressive work from both teams so far. But it all comes down to this final round. I don't even have to ask who's racing for the swimming club. Yep, it's my turn. You guys ain't seen nothing yet. Uh-oh, here comes Leo. She'll be an even tougher challenge than Stark. I'll handle this. Got it. I believe in you. Good luck. You'll need it. Okay. Let's do this. Whew. Ready? Go! Alright. We can win. We still got second, dude. Okay. I say that as if we didn't do horribly, but just gotta do the rhythm. Alright. We can win. Still second. We probably can't afford to miss even a single one if we want to get that win. That might be what that's about. She starts off too explosive. Got it. All right, and there's that third bit of AP. So we won all 3 sets. Whew, I managed to eke out a victory. That was one heck of a race. You really managed to beat Leonora. Unbelievable. Yikes. That was embarrassing. Please don't be so hard on yourself. You did very well. Yeah, just because you didn't chalk up a win doesn't mean you weren't amazing. These kids are incredible swimmers. Might be time to call it a day, though. You all look like you're having fun. Okay, so now it's time for Rean versus Aurelia. Wait, that voice! Had to have known. To be perfectly honest, I've been watching your races. Now, Schwarzer, isn't it time to show your students how it's done? You don't mean against you, do you? After how our sparring went yesterday, I can't imagine. Don't tell me you've lost your nerve. A loss yesterday doesn't preclude a victory today, after all. Now, take your position. Crawford, you'll be our referee. Dang, she came in here and told Rean how it was gonna be. Yes, ma'am. The principal never fails to come in like a storm. Still, I have to admit, I'm riveted. Bluntly put, I can't imagine things will be any different from yesterday. Now, we don't know that yet. If anyone can pull a miracle victory from the jaws of defeat, it's Instructor Rean. You want to put money on that? Could you not? Now, it seems we're both ready. Crawford, count us off. I may not be a match for her swordsmanship, but when it comes to swimming, I might have a chance. No choice now but to give it my all. Okay, we got this. On your marks, get set, go! Dang, she definitely beat us. 100% retrying. You know what would suck? Is if you win the first time around, you get 2. But I think we beat Wayne the first try, didn't we? So... Nice! Ooh, just barely. AP increased by 2, and there you have it. Whoa, he won? He beat the principal? I don't believe it. Dang, thanks for the votes of confidence. I always believed in you, Instructor Rean. Thank you, Muse. Well, glad I didn't bet against him. Did I really just win? Ah, beautifully done, Schwarzer. You found your way to victory. Let's see if you can't do the same next time we spar. Honestly, I think I just got lucky. Well, at least you were able to set a good example for the students. Now, since I have a little extra time, I am willing to accept any and all challengers. Any takers? She just never quits, but that is what got her to the pinnacle of skill. Inspired by Rean's performance, the students responded to Aurelia's challenge with zeal. The races continued under Aurelia's guidance, and a fun yet intense time was had by all. Academy swimsuit times 4, instructor swimwear times 2. Only 4? Why only 4? Okay, well, I guess it's only 4 because you can only have 4 people at one time in the battle. So that's instructor swimwear. Yeah, academy swimsuit, academy swimsuit. Altina's academy swimsuit. Why is hers different? Why is she wearing it? Oh, I guess because that's what she's got on right now. I wonder why hers is not counted as... She can fight in her kimono? That's interesting. I didn't think the principal would come too. Anyway, it was very meaningful. I'm thankful for Class 7. We'll be heading out soon. Thanks for the match, Instructor Rean. That was fun. And then they're still trying to improve their times. I'll finish up after a cool-down lap. Leonora's a tough one. Whew, I'm tired after all that swimming. I think I'd like to have something sweet now. You deserve it after how hard you worked. So all of that went pretty... Whoa, hold on. There's another... But that's in that room. Yeah, before we walk in there, though. So I guess we had to go up against Principal Aurelia before whatever this is about to be unlocked. Which we're fine with. Oh, Maya! Wow, Maya, are you ever not training? Instructor Rean. Wow, she sounds lifeless. Missing like crazy, and her aim seems really off. It's not like her. I mean, I know she probably hasn't had a chance to practice what with the exams and all, but this is dire. Hey, you seem kind of unfocused. Is everything okay? I'm a little off, yes. But don't worry about me. I'll be fine by our next field exercise. Did you need something? Something must be wrong. Maybe I should try to find out more. Maya, is something the matter? You can talk to me about anything. No, nothing I need to talk about anyway, which just means we need to pry even further. In fact, I could use some time alone. Did her dad do something over in Raquel? Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't leave me much to go on. Maybe we can ask our roommates, but I can't just ignore this, can I? I should talk to the other girls in combat tactics to see if they can tell me anything. Randy might know something too. Maybe I should talk to Sydney too, since he and Maya are both snipers. Okay, Maya's malaise. So, oh. We can immediately head over and get the skinny from these two instantly. Though why Altina would know something. Okay, so we talked to them both. Hey, Leonora, can I ask you something? What's up, instructor? Rean asked Leonora about Maya's sniping trouble. Maya, huh? It does seem like she's been kinda off lately. I've heard that she doesn't get along well with her father. Could that be related somehow? Yeah, that could be it. From what I've heard, she really loved him when she was younger. Oh? Yeah, Maya's dad used to be some big shot sniper. Wow, he's definitely fallen from grace. But more than 10 years ago, he suddenly retired. Since then, his personality's been changing little by little. That's all I know, though. That's more than I knew. Seriously, thank you for telling. Don't mention it. Okay, so we learned a bit more about Maya. So now at the front entrance, the clubhouse is where Maya's at, but the field is where we want to go to. Alright, let's see what they have to say to us about what's going on with Maya. You two can still go, right? Of course! Let's keep this up till the sun sets! Bring it on! From the look of it, you guys really missed being able to practice, huh? Oh, Instructor Rean! We sure did. It sucked being stuck indoors for so long. But on top of that, we're having a rematch with the high school we played last month. We were just barely able to beat them last time, but we're pretty sure they've been training hard to get revenge. So we can't afford to just sit around. We gotta be ready for them. That's a good mindset. Train hard and show them what you've got. That's the plan. Oh, Jessica, there was something I wanted to ask you. What is it? Rean asked Jessica about Maya's new struggles with sniping. Maya? I did notice that something had been a bit off with her lately. The only thing I can think might be the cause is the feud between her and her father. Maya's mother was from the East, but she passed away 2 years ago. Yes, and she never really got along with their father. She said that the relationship only worsened after her mother passed. I see. That was helpful. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, so Maya really loved her dad, then her dad retired, then their bond got worse and worse, and then it really got bad after her mother died. So we're slowly drawing up a timeline. Sydney's probably in Carnegie. Or not? I must have gone into the wrong place. Yeah, it's Lapon Boutique and the Branch Campus dorm. Okay. So we'll go into Lapon. Oh. Stop short of him. Hey, Sydney, can I ask you something? Instructor Rean, what is it? Rean asked Sydney about Maya's new struggles with sniping. Maya, huh? Ah, it's gotta be that. You have an idea? Yep. She recently got a new scope for her rifle. Oh, I hadn't noticed. Yeah, she got it just before the midterms. I saw her rifle at the shooting range and something looked different. When I took a closer look, I saw that her scope was brand new. I see. So it's probably nothing to worry about. It always takes some time to adjust to new equipment, you know? I'm sure Maya will get the hang of it sooner or later. That's a good point. Thanks for the info. It was really helpful. Hey, no problem. So that new scope probably came from her dad and it's messing with her concentration. I see. I understand. But there is one more piece of the puzzle that we can collect before we take this to the bank. Randy's probably in here. He's the only person we haven't heard from yet. Alright, and if this isn't Randy, it is Randy. And there's someone we can hang out with too. Take a little bit of a soak with. Hey, Randy, there's something I need to ask you. What's up? Maya, huh? She didn't have any problems last I saw. You mean during the training exercises we had before the midterms? Yeah, sometime last week. Though she did run into her old man and Raquel on our last field exercise, right as he was hitting the bottle too. After that, she seemed like she was down for a while for sure. Mr. Joseph, right? I actually saw that play out firsthand. Ah, I see. Then I probably don't need to tell you her distrust towards her father finally boiled over, and she went off on him right then and there. But during our next operation, her shooting was as great as ever. So I figured she got it out of her system and there wasn't anything to worry about. Then do you think something else might have happened recently? Hard to say. Issues like this can be pretty delicate. I think for the time being, all we can do is keep an eye on her. Yeah. I think I was able to speak with pretty much everyone. I have a better idea of what's going on with Maya now. I should go talk to her again. So we can finally let her know, but we will have to do that after we take a shower, or a soak. It's the bath. That was a pretty intense battle. Maybe I should head in and wash off my sweat. See who it's time for. I think it might be Major Michael. He's like the only person. Well, there are quite a few, but he's the only high-profile person. It's nice to see all the students growing up. Each and every one of them has made progress one way or another since they started here. At this rate, not just Class 7, but all our students will. No one's here. Looks like I've got the whole bath to myself. I hope that's okay. This might be Tita. That's Tita's voice. She must be done with her maintenance. I guess the training must have pooped her out. What? Oh, she fell in. Tita, are you okay? Instructor Rean? I'm okay. I just slipped and fell into the bath. Stay calm and take deep breaths. Are you bleeding? I can go get Lind if you need her. Yeah, dang, Rean went full dad mode. Sorry to cause so much trouble. It's fine as long as you're okay. You are sure you're okay, right? If you've got even a little suspicion you're hurt, you should go see the nurse. I'm okay. I really am okay, I promise. I think the worst thing that happened was that I swallowed some of the water. Well, that's a relief. But, you know, you really are dependable, Instructor Rean. Just now, you were quick to give good, clear advice. I can see why Musi and Yuna put their trust in you. Well, I've still got a lot to learn about being an instructor. I don't even know if Yuna and Ash have fully accepted me just yet. I don't think you should worry about that. Instructor Rean, you really remind me of two of my two favorite people. Oh, are they the ones you were giving the presents to? Right, these two, they're sort of like my big brother and sister. A calm and composed big brother and a big sister as reliable and bright as the sun itself. I get the same feeling from you, Instructor Rean. Why, thank you. I'm honored. You're talking about Estelle and Joshua Bright, aren't you? Yeah, Rean's figured some things out. Don't worry, I didn't get that from the Intelligence Division. Their father, Brigadier General Cassius Bright, also studied the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school. That does sound familiar. I don't know him directly, but I've heard my master talk about him. That's why I know about those two. Joshua's originally from Erebonia, right? Yeah. They're both bracers, so they tried to get into the Empire to help the Bracer Guild, but for some reason they couldn't get a permit from the authorities. For some reason. I see. They're probably under heavy surveillance, along with your best friend. They're being treated as wild cards that could disrupt the political situation in Erebonia. I thought that might be the case. Yeah, because wherever Estelle and Joshua Bright go, big things tend to follow. Both of them, no, all three of them are amazing people who saved all of the Burl from danger. Just like the birdcage around Crossbell, they're being prevented from getting into Erebonia. Why do they have to... It'll be okay. A chance will come. Hummel was blocked off for years, but we were able to take the whole branch campus there. Oh? I and many other people are all working towards change here in Erebonia. Prince Oliver, the Bracers, people affiliated with Thors, even people in Liberl and Crossbell, we're all working together. And I believe no matter how complicated, how frighteningly difficult the situation becomes, we'll overcome it. I know we will. So take a deep breath and keep doing what you can to help out. We'll change things one day. Yes, of course! Dang, Rean with the pep talks. Sorry to get on such a serious topic in the bath. Oh no, it's okay. I feel better after talking with you about all this. I'm glad. I appreciate your determination, but don't forget you're still a student here. Agate told me to keep an eye on you and make sure you don't overdo it. And don't forget to be careful in the bath, okay? I feel like I've got another person who worries about me now. I'll take that advice to heart. Okay, so with that, now we can chat her up again. That bath was nice. I'm really glad I got to talk to you, Instructor Rean. I'm going to keep working as hard as I can. Oh yeah, there's going to be a cooking workshop in the cafeteria. I'll be a little late, but I need to go and make something. She really puts her all into everything. Alright, so with that taken care of, we can now go back to Maya, who was still in the club building. Maya, we know about your situation, and we are here to help. I should have gone to the pool. But we're here now, so it's all fine still. Instructor Rean, I believe I told you that we don't need to talk, so he went behind your back and talked to everybody else. You gotta open up to Rean, he just won't let you not. I know, but hear me out. I wanted to talk to you about your dad. Why would you want to do that? Don't you want to know why your shooting is off? It's definitely not just because you changed your scope. You noticed that I changed my scope? To be honest, no, not until Sydney told me. I also learned a bit about your dad. But Maya, none of that helped me figure out what's on your mind. Could you tell me? What a pain. I suppose I can't dodge this conversation any longer, can I? Sorry, I'm nothing if not persistent. So, you want to talk to me about my father? He's a piece of shit. So I've heard. But I'm more interested in why you looked up to him when you were younger. Because back then, he was more than that. There was a time when he was a lieutenant colonel in the Imperial Army, a famous sniper. Not that I have any memories of that. He left the army when I was still very young. I knew him as a hunter and a logger, a reliable man who cared for his family. Until he started drinking. And the more he drank, the heavier a burden he became on my mother. If it weren't for him, she might still be alive today. So she blames her dad for her mother's death. I'm sorry. Do you know why he left the army? I've always been curious, but whenever I asked, he'd either get angry or start crying. The other day, though, I learned something. He left the army right after the 100 Days War. Oh, the timeline does kind of match up. And the noble general he worked under, Cassius, so he left when Cassius left? Helped mastermind the Hamel incident. Oh, he was like, I'm part of some war crimes, some stuff I can never atone for. No, I'm not going to tell you how I found out, but if you didn't think he was a piece of shit already, you should now. Once I knew, the thought of using the same scope he did disgusted me, so you changed it out for a new one. I think I get it now. But if anything, I feel for your father. Based on your silence, I'm guessing you do too. The decision to attack Hamel came from on high. In that sense, I think your dad is another victim of the tragedy. That may be true, but that doesn't change the fact that the Hamel incident happened. Nor does it absolve him of driving my mother to her death. You're right. But her passing must have hurt him too. Even after her death, he worked hard to try and support his family. You. If I may ask, what did your mother think of your father? My mother was a very conscientious person. She would do back-breaking work for hours without a single complaint, and she believed in my father completely. So I wanted to believe in him too. But when I saw him and Raquel, he was still the same piece of shit. So that's why you got into a fight with him. I don't know how much more I can help. Honestly, it might all be on Maya's dad now. I do beg your pardon. That's her dad. Oh, Celestin! Probably with a letter from her dad. Celestin? What brings you here? A delivery for Maya. From your father, it seems. What? Talk about timing. What did he send you? I can't imagine. Maya opens the wrapping to see an Eastern-style comb and a letter. A comb? What's the letter say? He stopped working odd jobs, and he's going back home to work as a hunter again. Back home? To Raquel? He's already in Raquel. He also says that getting yelled at by his only daughter really opened his eyes. Really? Yes. But he also says that he borrowed against his salary to buy this comb for me.
Honestly?
Will that man never learn? I can't say for sure, but it's a step in the right direction at least. Well, if nothing else, he seems sincere. If I may, what would you like me to do with this? I found it in the trash, but since it wasn't broken, I held on to it just in case. Her father's scope. Wait, Maya, is this the scope my father used to use? The one he passed down to me. I threw it away thinking I never wanted to see it again. But I have to admit, the new scope just doesn't feel right. Sounds to me like you might want to switch back. Maybe I should. Celestin, thank you for salvaging this. Oh, no need to thank me. Celestin, it's almost like he just knew somehow. Okay. An instructor. I'll try to believe in my father just a little longer. Thank you for talking with me. You're very welcome. Okay, so we got Maya all squared away too. We didn't get any AP for that though, which I actually am okay with because we got quite a lot of AP from all the swimming. 5 points of it to be precise. But it looks like that truly will be everything. Which means now Yup, we can get to hanging out with impunity. Let's hit up Musei. Go ahead and see what she's up to. Yuna, we've already maxed out, so all things considered, we probably want to leave Yuna out of any further bonding. Duamdala and a Multimus. So she's taking a look at her Vantage Masters deck. Are those Vantage Masters cards? What are you up to, Musei? Oh, just a little fortune telling. She's using them for tarot reading? I heard you could use these cards like you would tarot cards. Is there anything in the future you'd like to know about? The future? You mean like field exercises? Something like that. Although I'm having some trouble interpreting the meaning behind the cards. Let's just say it means your destiny is in your own hands. I'm not sure I've got any clue either, but she seems to be deep in thought. Oh, I hear you're really good at Vantage Masters. Not better than us, though. We did beat it. It was in the same episode as Aurelia's Splash Bash, so you probably haven't seen it. But we did beat her. How about we take a break and have a match? Why, I'd be honored to have a match against you, Instructor Rean. All I ask is that you be gentle with me. Is it actually going to have us play against her? Probably not. And so, Rean and Musei prepared their decks and began their duel. It was a fierce battle with no clear winner right up until the final turn, and in the end, our masters destroyed each other. That makes it a tie, no? I didn't expect such a heart-pounding match. You're amazing, Instructor. So are you, Musei. I remember thinking this when we were at the casino in Raquel, but you sure are good at these kinds of games, aren't you? Is it your grandfather's influence? Indeed, he taught me a lot about card and board games. My father would often play against me too, before he passed away, that is. Your father. He passed away about 10 years ago, didn't he? Yes, I was about 5 or 6 at the time. He trained me so well I would occasionally beat him in chess too. Wow, so I guess even at a young age you were talented. So then, when are you planning to show us your true strength? Oh, I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about. I could tell you weren't giving it your all in our match. You were much more fearsome of an opponent when you went up against that Jaeger at the casino. Like I said before, everyone in Class 7 supports each other. If they're giving it everything they've got on your behalf, isn't it unfair if you don't do the same? You truly are amazing. I would be more than honored to show you the full extent of my gaming abilities. However, there will be one condition. A condition? The winner will get to make one demand of the loser. That's... A serious bout should feature a serious prize, wouldn't you agree? Should you manage to win, I'll do anything you ask. Anything at all. Whether your request is to spend a romantic evening with me under the stars, or if you want me to tell you the reason why Eustace and Patrick were acting the way they were in La Mer. Welp. Honestly, I was curious about that. Is something going on? That said, I'll put a handicap on myself. If you manage to defeat me once out of 3 games, you shall have your reward. Wow, Musei is really talking about how much better she is than Rean at this. However, if I win all 3 games, I shall be the victor and take you as my prize. Well, you're that confident, huh? I just need to win once out of 3 games, but even that might prove a challenge. Alright, I'll agree to your terms. There's no way I can back down now. Alright, let's get our decks out and do this. She wasn't expecting him to agree. Very well, if that's what you want, then I won't hold back. And so the 3 matches began between Rean and an unfettered Musei. They both used unopened decks they hadn't seen before. Though Rean was unfamiliar with the cards, the decks were equal in power. However... And a vanish to end the match. Your master is defeated. I activate Kyria Bell's skill, and your master is no more. You got me again. And this brings us to our final match. As things stand, I feel I'll be able to win this final match with ease. Man, these decks should be pretty even, but you're still destroying me. Who knew experience with games would make such a huge difference? I sincerely doubt you will be able to turn the tides at this point. Whatever will you do now? This was never a fair matchup to begin with, so if you forfeit now, I'll cancel our... No, it's still too early to throw in the towel. I've got 1 card in my deck I can use to turn things around. If I manage to draw before you defeat me, I can use it to make a comeback. So now Rean has to ask himself, does he believe in the heart of the cards? Oh? I suppose you're right. Your chances of winning are greater than 0 if only slightly. That's all I need. Unfortunately, I'm not the type to give up. Let's take this match to its end, you say. Bring it on. Rean used every card in his hand to desperately parry each of Musei's advances. And at the final turn before his master's health was depleted, it arrived. I got it! I summoned Grion. It attacks your master twice. That better be a heaven attribute card. My master's health is 0. I lose. I actually did it! Well, alright then.
Seems I underestimated you. I didn't think you could pull off such a comeback. I had full control of the board, yet you still managed to thread a narrow path to victory.
Yeah, but in the end it came down to the wire. In the end, I had to rely on luck. Your ability to analyze the situation and predict your opponent's actions is amazing, but not everything can be planned for. As we've seen on our field exercises, unexpected events can happen at any time. Understood. It was a fine lesson, instructor. I will keep it near to my heart. Now, what will you have as your prize? I was the one who set the rules for our matches, so please, don't hold back. Tell me whatever it is your heart desires. Though I'm certain you plan to ask about... No, I won't. I am curious about the circumstances at Lemaire, but I'm sure there's an important reason that Eustace and Patrick wouldn't say anything. I don't feel like it's right for me to ask about it like this. But more importantly, I'm glad I was able to bring the best out of you. Nothing could make me prouder as an instructor. Oh? Rean definitely does like to pick and choose when to pry and when not to. Oh yes, how very like you, instructor. And that is the reason I want you for the future. And yet, a promise is a promise. Please choose one of these 2 cards. Huh? What are you up to? Let's choose, because we see Marmay. I've never seen Fifenall, so... You chose Fifenall, so... You win the I'll wear my school uniform and clean your ears prize. Hold on a minute. I really don't need a prize. And... There's no use trying to refuse. After all, it will bring shame to a woman of the Empire were she not to keep her promises. Surely you're not trying to make me do anything shameful, Instructor Rean? No, but...
Well then, I'll go get changed, so please lie down.
She's already in her school uniform, though. Oh, her old school uniform. And so, Rean was forced to receive Musei's prize. It may have been relaxing if he didn't have to constantly be on the lookout for others. Your bond with Musei strengthened. And she's now maxed out as well. Yeah, Rean. He couldn't let his guard down for even a second. And let's hang out with Kurt. We've had so few opportunities where Kurt got the opportunity to have any of his instructors' attention. Kurt, what are you reading? A letter I received just this morning from my brother. He's currently at the Zender Gate in the Nord Highlands. So he's training with Zex, maybe? Lieutenant Colonel Mueller. I see. It's been a while since I've seen him. Is he doing well? Yes, though it seems there have been an increasing number of skirmishes with the Republic as of late. It seems he's hard at work alongside everyone from the 7th Armored Division. I see. Well, it's good to hear he's still doing all right. Indeed. I must work hard as well so as to not lose to my father and brother. Kurt? Hey, Kurt, how about we train together for a bit? Huh? Aren't you exhausted from your match with the Viscount and the Principal? I'll just think of this as a cool down. And I think it'll be a good refresher for you. What do you say? If you say so. Since I have the opportunity, I'll join you. And from here, Rean and Kurt return to the training hall for a little sparring. Be able to see... Oh, maybe he's not telling us something with his words that we'll be able to glean through his blades. What's wrong? Don't tell me that's all you've got. That is all he's got. You're not as sharp as you usually are. What was in that letter from Lieutenant Colonel, or from your brother? No secrets from you, are there, Instructor Rean? It's not so much about what the letter contains as what it doesn't. Mueller shows no signs of indecision or reticence. If evil rears its head before him, he'll cut it down, and he'll do so with honor. He's always been this way. Even now, torn from Prince Oliver's side and sent to the front lines, he doesn't display so much as a hint of hesitation. Not only that, but after discerning my worries about Prince Cedric and the future of House Vander, he simply wrote, "Kurt, we Vanders are not defined by our legacy. The choices you make will shape the legacy you leave behind." Your brother is a hell of a man. That he is, though I must admit his letter hit me like a punch. Even with his reassurance, I still don't know if I'll be able to leave a legacy of my own. I'm just nipping at the heels of my father and brother. Even when I get close enough to sink my fangs in, I hesitate. You're treating hesitation like it's something to be ashamed of. Is it not? Looking back on it, I've hesitated my entire life. As a student, when I was fighting in the Civil War, even when people started hailing me as the Ashen Chevalier. But the thought I put into my actions, that care and worry, helped me find my direction and become an instructor. Kurt, think about everything you and the rest of Class 7 have overcome. If that's not a legacy, I don't know what is. Dude, it's only been like 3 months, but it has been non-stop. That's irrefutable. You're right. I don't think that my moments of hesitation were wasted. On the contrary, I think it's dangerous to advance without a moment of forethought. Yeah, I'm positive your father and brother are no strangers to hesitation themselves. So you can hesitate too. Hesitate, think, and plan all you want. Once you're ready to act, you'll be ready to carve out your own legacy. Understood. Now, Instructor, I'd say we've hesitated enough. It's time to spar. Yeah, bring it on. Here I come, Kurt. All right. The two continued to fight as Kurt's skills regained their sharpness. Until... there! Huh? Whoa. You got me good there. You feeling a little better now?
I've still got a long way to go. Please continue to assist me in the future, Instructor Rean.
Yeah, of course. Well, all right then. The two continued to spar until they were completely exhausted, making note of the ways they brought out the best in each other. Yeah, see, Kurt has been, I don't want to say neglected, but... And that is it. Not much else we can do. Though I guess we haven't walked around and talked to everyone. Scroll, we'll be fine. We want to go to 3rd floor of the dorm. And then keep it steadily moving. Should I head back to my room and get ready for tomorrow? Yes. We'll be completely fine here. Uh-oh. Getting jazzy? We're probably about to get another Aben time. Is Rean gonna be practicing away or studying or grading or something like that, maybe? Yep. Whoa.
That song was called Under the Bright Shining Sky, and it was beautifully performed by a remarkable young musician named Elliot Craig. Speaking of the sky, his popularity has been skyrocketing. Fun fact, the piano accompaniment was played by his sister, a famous pianist in her own right.
Wow.
Rumor has it, he'll be releasing a new record soon, and I absolutely cannot wait. Next up, we've got some letters from our listeners. Let's see.
Wow, his music's getting played on Aben time. Elliot must really be giving it his all. And the piano accompaniment must have been Fiona. I'm glad the two of them can play together. It'd be great to hear him play live. Maybe I'll ask him about it when I see him in Heimdall.
Our next letter comes to us from Fluffy Mint in the Heimdall area.
So Mint then?
Good evening, Miss Misty. I always look forward to your show. I'm a student at a certain academy, and I can't stop thinking about one of my instructors.
This is Muse with her mint-colored hair.
I've been trying to make a move on him, but he just won't take me seriously. What should I do, Miss Misty? Ah, some romantic advice, is it? Secret love between teacher and student. Oh, how bittersweet.
Now hold on. There's nothing, there's no secret, no love, no anything. Rean's trying to keep his job, thank you very much.
But she called him her instructor. Does that mean she goes to some special school? The plot thickens. Well, I really shouldn't, but why not try getting him alone next week during the capital's summer festival? Don't be too aggressive out of the gate. Remember, you're teacher and student, so take advantage of that and work from there. Let's say he's, I don't know, a history teacher. Ask him about something related to class, like the history of Heimdall, as the two of you walk together.
She must be really enjoying herself with this, dude.
If you keep spending time with him like that, then maybe by the time you graduate, you'll have found your way into his heart. Just kidding.
She knows exactly who she's talking about.
Oh, and I hope none of you out there are thinking, worry about yourself before you give relationship advice to others. Because I'll have you know, my heart already belongs to all my dear listeners, and that's more than enough for me. Now, moving right along.
Aw. A Fluffy Mint. Could she have been any more obvious? And Misty's advice was way too on the nose.
That about wraps up this week's show. Like I mentioned earlier, Heimdall's Summer Festival starts next week. I hope you're all able to enjoy the festivities, and maybe have a tearful reunion with some old friends.
Just talking directly to us now.
Summer's finally in full swing now, but keep an eye out for sudden shifts in the weather and make the most of your time. My name is Misty, and I'll be signing off. I hope to see you all again next Aubin time.
Shifts in the weather? What did she mean by that? No, I shouldn't put too much weight on her words. I'm swamped with grading tests, Panzer Soldat training, and field exercises as it is. Can't worry about what Misty's machinations are. Alright, everything should be set now. Oh, it's almost time. Ooh, we got a planned phone call with our friendly friends? Yeah. Oh, there he is! Good evening, Rean. Hey, Elisa. You too, Emma and Machias. Sorry I'm a little late. No worries. We just started the call now. It's been about a month and a half since we met in Crossbell, though. Oh, I'm guessing you tuned into Aubin time, right, Rean? Oh yeah, you too, Machias. Her timing is too perfect to be a coincidence. I was listening too, and that woman is so frustrating. We're running all over trying to find her, and she's just taunting us over the radio. It does relieve me to hear her voice every week, though. Her broadcasts are pre-recorded, right? I wonder if anyone knows where she is. I've been considering trying to track her from the recordings she leaves. It would probably be better to ask Elisa about her father another time. What's wrong, Rean? Oh, it's nothing. All right. Our next field exercises are going to be in Heimdall. Really? Excellent. That means we can begin preparing for Class 7's reunion. It feels like it's been forever since the last time we were all together. Yeah, so true. We need to decide on a place and time. Let me know as soon as you figure something out. We'll need to contact the others: Elliot, Gaius, Eustace, and Milliam. Oh, right. Will Fee, Laura, and Instructor Sarah be there with you, Rean? I guess he just got up and moved over to his bed. I've heard some crazy rumors. Oh, actually, before we get to that, care to tell us about Fluffy Mint from the radio? She made it so obvious. So it was you she was talking about after all. I figured that was the case as soon as Misty mentioned the capital. Now I'm curious. Give us the details, Rean. Isn't she one of the students who just joined your class? Well, I can't say for sure that it's her just yet. It's probably just Misty trying to mess with me. That is definitely something I can see her doing. Okay, so we're making plans to meet up. Good old Misty, The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 3. Okay. A nice opportunity to save right before the Panzer Soldat battle, which we will be diving right into, moving steadily along. Alright. And then, I guess the day after this one is when we're going to go to, the thingamabob. Exam grades announcement.
Are you serious?
Oh.
Not bad at all.
So Yuna got 45.
Yeah, seems about right.
Ah, man. I'm a right dunce when it comes to literature.
So Yuna got the lowest score in the class then, it looks like.
I got a good score. Hooray!
Yeah, right in the middle of the bell curve.
What a relief.
Well, technically I got above average, right?
I'm sorry, Yuna. Actually, we got Yuna's question correct, and we studied with her. It was, we only got 2 questions wrong. The Kurtz thing, I still have no friggin' idea. I'm too broke to know the answer to that. And we also got to think about water incorrect as well. The thing about purifying it.
Ah, nice!
Wow, Gustav is a friggin' genius, dude.
That's what I expected, I guess. I wish I'd done a little better.
Oh, hey! I got a pretty good score.
Huh. Not bad.
Dude, Kurt is really smart. I didn't okay, I'm actually surprised. Kurt's the smartest person in the group? But Cedric, though, I might have to call shenanigans on that one. But Ada and Fritz are also really smart, too.
Woohoo!
Decent. Within the expected range.
Fierce competition. Why'd I expect from a prestigious school?
My hard work has paid off.
The 2 highest scores are...
Ada and Cedric. I got the lowest score at the branch campus? And Kurt got 3rd place? No fair! All you must do is work harder next time. His Highness was 1st, then 2nd and 5th are those 2. I didn't do too bad, but I still ended up losing to Ash. Gotta hand it to you, man. Whoa, he opened his eyes for that one! Don't go overestimating me. Wow, Muse, you were in the top 10! But you got a perfect score in the technology section, Tita. Nice work, Allie. I got the score I expected, but I'm a little frustrated I didn't do well on the written answer questions. My score's not bad, but am I the lowest in class 7? I mean, what the heck? Everyone else is in the top 20? How's that fair? Kurt and Muse sure are amazing. Don't forget Altina and Ash. They scored really high too. Here, this sheet's got the rankings by class. Oh man, ooh. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, so... we were so close! Yeah, we made 2nd. We almost beat them out. I'm sure if we got everything correct, we might have placed better. But getting 2nd out of everybody is still good, too. Well, we still performed admirably. We can at least be proud of that. Yeah, at least we're not class 6 or class 5. I'm still a little disappointed. Nevertheless, it is still a high rank. I'd say we saved face. They better watch out. We're coming for him next time. But man, good job, Kurt! You got 3rd place, top score at the branch campus. Yeah, I certainly put my all into it. But His Highness got 1st, and that girl who got 2nd? Is she the one that showed up during Panzer Soldat training in May? Huh, think the guy who got 5th is the other one. I feel like you could have aimed for a higher score, Ash. That's rich coming from you. You getting 9th is fishy as hell. You got a lower score on purpose, didn't you? Oh my, I think you may be overestimating me a touch. This seems like a trust issue, but in reverse. Enough about everyone's high scores. So, thinking they may have thrown the exam a little bit? Not too shabby, huh? Yeah, everyone really put their all into it. Right? While still keeping up with their club activities, no less. Academics is not about winning or losing. That said, I'm pleased to see we're able to keep pace with the main campus. And now that we're done with all that, we can announce the next field exercise location. But before that, that one thing we talked about is really going to shock everyone. What is it? Yeah, I was pretty floored when I heard it from the professor. Can't believe it's that type of Panzer Soldat. What type? Well, don't look at me. That was the first I'd heard of it too. What type of Panzer Soldat is it? AP increased by 1. Yeah, I'm sure if we'd gotten first place, we might have gotten twice that, but that's okay. We can be happy with that. Morning Panzer Soldat training. What is this? Okay, it's the thing V was piloting, or something similar. Colossal Panzer Soldat Goliath Noah. It's friggin' enormous! Huh, guess this is another Panzer Soldat? Its name was Goliath, correct? The Imperial Army uses approximately 10 of these. But why is one here? Rather, how is one here? That's way too big to bring by train. Maybe by airship? Yeah, that's exactly right. It was delivered late last night, hanging my cables from 3 military airships. Jeez. I didn't even notice! Huh, that explains the engine sounds I heard. Ooh, so that's what that mountain-sized shadow was. You were watching it? See, we got a sudden notice from the Imperial government. They want us to test out the new model of giant Soldat. But since it can't be transported by train, we can only borrow it for a short time. We're going to have everyone try it out and do a mock battle with it. Understood. I can't say its appearance is very elegant. Oh, mint! The operations check is all finished. You can get it moving anytime now. Tina and all of you in military finance, I'll need help with all the maintenance stuff. Yes. Now this is what I'm talking about. Oh, now this is what I'm talking about, troops. You cannot beat it. And Schmidt, probably unimpressed as usual, it's the final model listed in his notes. But why send it here now? So this is also something that Franz outlined anyways. Man, I only tried that thing out for a little bit, but I could already tell it's way too complicated to expect students to just pick up. Yeah, apparently even in the Imperial Army there are only a few who can handle it. V from the Imperial Liberation Front must have been pretty talented. Before he got God. To be honest, I'd rather not end up in a situation where we need such a massive war machine. No arguments here. On top of that, it'd be a huge pain to lug around. That's enough, Wayne. You're up next, Uni. Enough with that Uni thing already! Good work! I don't know about that. I feel defeated. I didn't expect it would be so difficult for me to grasp its controls. It's got great power, but it's way too slow. Indeed, it doesn't seem suited for sniping either. I don't really hate it, but it's not very balanced. I think it might be pretty confusing unless you're used to handling lots of power like... Altina? Me? It is true that I'm used to controlling Claiomh Solais. You were also concerned about not being able to find a model that felt right for you. Yeah, what if this one's up your alley? Huh, this kind of blows my theory about her ending up piloting Valimar out of the water, but it's cool if she ends up with the Goliath Noah. Okay, last but not least, Altina. I'll give it a try. Good luck! Do be careful. Dang. It's probably gonna be Altina.
Orbital engine engaged. All actuators on. Altina Orion, beginning test operation of Goliath Noah.
Oh yeah, it looks like it's responding like a dream. Whoa, you go, Allie! This is the best it's gone yet. Oh yeah, she's making the magic happen. Hey, not bad at all. Yeah, we might be able to have a mock battle with it. Okay, that's enough. Altina, think you're up for a mock battle? It'll be you against multiple machines. Mission accepted. Ready for practice combat. Yuna, Kurt, Yusei, and Ash, board your machines. You got it! She'll be quite the opponent. Feels kind of unfair for all of us to be ganging up on the little bunny. Oh, I don't know. We may get hurt if we don't give it our all. So, Class 7 is gonna be a little selfish for a little bit. Whoa, it dwarfs them. The match will be over when either the Goliath or all 4 of the other machines are damaged. But don't forget, it's a mock battle. Try not to go too crazy. Okay then. Ready? Go! Changing partners. You can swap partners during Divine Night battles by pressing the left or the right button. If anyone in the battle becomes incapacitated, a reserved combatant will take their place. Okay, so we can leave Yusei out for right now then. They must really be expecting her to go hard on us. Reduce the Goliath's HP to 30%.
Here I go!
Alright. Let's start with her arms. Nope.
My turn.
Now let's go for the body.
Sure.
So the answer... Oh, the arms are separate. Okay, well I guess that makes sense. We can't get at her head. There it is, the left arm.
Yeah.
Whoo!
Yeah.
Dang,
Charging.
dude.
It's my
She
turn!
just walloped him twice in a row. Go ahead and put a stop to that.
Our chance! It's mine!
Very well.
And he'll have to heal
It's
himself.
down. It's mine.
My turn.
Alright, you...
Spirit.
Yeah. Okay, so we're all taking about the same amount.
Go.
Ooh, hold on. Go ahead and have her stop all of that.
It's down. It's mine.
Jeez, dude, Altina is definitely
My turn.
giving it her all.
Yeah.
And now, we've dialed in on the Goliath Noah's weakness. Alright, so that's him
It's
out
my
of the
turn.
battle. And we cannot impede this.
Wide open! Everyone
Go ahead
ready?
and get her.
Got
I
it.
got it.
This should inflict a lot of break damage at least. Probably not going to be enough to prevent him getting got. Oh well. Even if Kurt goes down, we can still get the Kestrel in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charging.
My turn.
Alright, so we can Rumbling Smash.
Mine.
Good stuff.
Yeah. It's mine.
All right!
If he gets punched one more time, he is donezo. We're just going to have to really hope and pray she doesn't attack him.
Our chance! It's mine!
Good.
Charging.
This is nothing.
Yeah. Oh, he can't do that. Alright, well, Spirit it is. Let's see what she's gonna do to us. Flamethrower.
Charging.
All right.
All right, so we're going to impede that.
Our chance. It's mine.
Let's go.
Then we're going to Spirit again.
Sure.
And you will attack.
It's down. It's mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Charging.
Oh, Yuna's done.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Leave it to me. It's my turn.
All right. We are going to have to...
Huh?
Let's go.
All right, and then you will charge...
I'll assist.
We probably can still do this.
Yeah.
It'll be a little
Charging.
touch and go, though.
going.
Not going to lie. Let's see if it's her body. It is.
Let's go. Keep it up.
And we got the break.
My turn.
All right.
Yeah.
We have to go in.
There. Music.
Yes.
All right, so just the two of us, not going to be nearly as much damage. But it should be
As your
still a
wings
good amount.
shoot.
Mistral Blade.
Get some, dude. All right, almost there.
Yeah. Let's go. Keep it up.
Let's go. Ha.
Come on.
It's mine.
Charging.
All right, and then she can impede
This'll get a bit spicy. Fire!
with that. Nice.
Another chance. Keep it up.
Moulin Rouge is really strong, but I guess
Very
because
well.
her arts attack is pretty high. All right,
It's down. It's mine.
and that should be that. Yep, we did it. We still managed to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat.
Behold the Vander style.
Ooh. It looked bad for a second there, but we won. Oh, baby, we made it. We just need to damage it a little, right? Indeed, it appears we made a crack in its outer armor. We won, but it sure doesn't feel like a victory. Yes, this may be a very difficult machine to face in a true battle. Alright, that's enough. Good job, Altini. Well, it was bound to happen sooner or later. Altini? Altina, can you hear me? Huh? Altina? Is something wrong? She ain't moving at all. The hell? This? Everyone, defensive positions! Whoa, what's happening? What the? Altina? What's going on? Can she not hear us? Dude. Whoa! Did she lose control? I'll jump in the Hector and... No, I'll go. Valimar! Acknowledged. She lost control? Instructor! We leave this to you. But it looks like Claiomh Solais is doing something to her. Valimar, can you detect what's going on inside that machine? Scanning internal area. It seems the girl is in a trance-like state. I don't know the details, but it seems highly likely she is operating the machine while unconscious. In order to stop her, you must cause her to regain consciousness. That's usually the opposite of what we have to do. So Claiomh Solais is doing something! Why is this happening? Alright, I'll make an opening and then quickly strike the cockpit. Let's go, Valimar! Leave it to me. What is the end game here? It's just rampaging.
Let's go.
All right. I'm not gonna like what we gotta do, but we gotta do it. Yeah, and Rean is just...
It's working. Let us push through.
There!
No thank you, whatever you're trying to get done. Nope, couldn't stop the Buster Missile the second time around. Whew.
Power diminishing. Use of spirit charge advised.
Let's go.
All right, and then we're going to impede her. Ooh, and take some lumps. A second Buster Missile.
Let's go.
All right, Spirit again.
It's my turn.
And this time, we're going to Morning Moon.
Bring it on!
Reenact. She didn't do that last time. That special functionality, Claiomh Solais. So I guess Claiomh Solais is interfacing with Goliath Noah or something like that?
It's my turn.
All right. This we will charge. We'll take that hit. Yeah, see?
Let's go.
Not anything too worrisome. Yup, the break.
It's my turn.
Because Rean is putting in work against this thing.
I'm up.
Alright. Let's do some... Yeah, okay, some test strikes, but it looks like it's still the left arm.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Now! An opening!
It's about to flamethrower us, maybe? Imperial Press. Ooh. Jeez.
Power diminishing. Use of spirit charge advised.
Let's Morning Moon a second time. Nope.
Take this!
Let's go.
Alright, we can't Morning Moon this time. We're gonna have to eat that Imperial Press again. Jeez. She's not giving us an inch to breathe, or Claiomh Solais isn't giving us an inch to breathe.
It's my turn.
Alright. Go ahead and stop all that.
It's my turn.
Honestly, Lustrous Slash. You guys see all that break damage it's doing? It's unfriggin' real.
Let's go.
Alright, so we will... Recharge. One Buster Missile. We'll Spirit after this.
Power diminishing. Use of spirit charge
There we
advised.
go. Another Reenact, which should only do about 2k. Yeah.
It's my turn.
Or 2k. 20k, more like. Ooh, got the got break again. Eat some, dude. And we can only use Finisher, it looks like.
Let's go.
Let's put a stop to that. Oh, punched our lights out.
Power diminishing. Use of spirit charge advised.
Alright. We're back. Taking some hits.
It's my turn.
We can survive those. One Morning Moon.
Bring it on!
Say no thank you to the Reenact again.
Take this! It's
Ooh.
down!
And we can only finish her. So at least we can keep Enlightened Dominationing. Not going to say no to that. Gotcha.
It's my turn.
And if this doesn't get the win,
It's down.
this will. Ooh. All right.
Enlightened domination.
We managed to get the win. Perfect.
All right, nice work.
So that wasn't supposed to happen, and now I don't trust Claiomh Solais anymore. Or maybe this was just unforeseen. Eric Getlum never would have done this to us, though. Now. Okay, so he's using the, What the? There we go. That's the unarmed form of the 8 leaves, 1 blade.
Altina, are you all right?
Instructor Rean? What was I?
Allie, are you okay?
Has she regained consciousness?
Everyone. I remember fighting everyone in the mock battle, and then...
It would appear her memory is a bit fuzzy.
Doesn't look like she's hurt, though. Hey, you better get out of there already.
So she doesn't remember what Claiomh Solais did. Yeah. It's good that she's not hurt. You handled that nicely. Was that one of your 8 leaves moves? Yeah, it's part of the 8th form for when you're without a weapon. I'm glad everything turned out okay. You're just full of surprises. What's your take on what just happened? Something must have happened to either Altina or the machine itself. I can't say. She is a bit of a unique case. But it felt like something was wrong with the Goliath itself, too. Yeah, you're right. Either way, seems the old man's taken an interest in it. Yeah, I'll ask him about it later. Oh, and is someone watching? Oh, the gnomes are watching. So did the gnomes cause that to happen? They must have.
Number 74 has demonstrated it satisfies the conditions.
Now, is he referring to Goliath Noah or Altina or Claiomh Solais?
We may now proceed to the final sequence. It's probably not referring to Goliath Noah. Probably Claiomh Solais, but it could be Claiomh Solais or Altina, but it might just be Claiomh Solais. Probably is him. Wow, we're going to have field exercises around the capital? That'll be a nice change of pace. Maybe I can pop back home and pay my family a visit. Wait, so since it overlaps with the summer festival, can we party too? Our departure will be early Saturday morning. Needless to say, we haven't much time. I know the date is close, but make sure you are fully prepared. So it's almost about that time then. Just like I thought. She must still be down about what happened. You still torn up about what happened earlier? They did say it may have been an issue with the orbital circuitry. There was no damage, so you needn't worry about it further. But I lost consciousness and caused trouble for everyone. It's hard to say what would have happened if the instructor hadn't stopped me. Just put it out of your head. Quit worrying about it. I caused a bunch of trouble back at Crossbell, but it's all A-okay now. I remember you pretty much turned it into a shut-in after that. That's right. It involved nearly the entire school. Hey, you don't need to dig all that up again.
As I said before, we are all classmates. If one of us is in need, the rest of us will lend our aid. Cheesy as hell, but he's not wrong. In only 3 days, our special missions will begin. Yep, and we're gonna need your help for sure, Allie. I'm sure we'll find ourselves up against tons of trouble. Everyone. All right. So it's nice to know that, well, they've reinforced that they've got her back. And Rean, super proud instructor. The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 3.
Your rank has increased.
Perfect. B+.
Here's your reward.
Extragas. Ooh.
How commendable.
Academy grade increased to first class.
A gift from His Majesty. Accept it with gratitude.
We will.
I look forward to next time.
Drop ourselves yet another save. And then we will keep it moving steadily along. Go ahead and see what all this hubbub in Heimdall has in store for us. Panzer Soldat training exercises, field exercises departure, something fishy with Claiomh Solais. 5 a.m. Hello, everyone. Oh, the commanding voice was Aurelia. Whoops. Oh, Principal. You're here early today. Is she coming with? Well, I'll be. She doesn't want to miss what's about to go down. What? The Principal Soldat. Pablo! Everyone else too! Help us load the 6th car! For real? Tita Russell, don't dawdle. Huh? Bring the orbital gear. You just put it through combat training. Are you not going to use it in the field exercises? Yes! I'll go get it! Well... Principal? Professor? After all this time, you decide to join the field exercises now? I've been invited to a party at the Imperial Palace on the first day of the summer festival. Because of that, I figured it would be convenient to tag along with the rest of you. I've been invited to the same party. I've reached a good stopping point in my keep experiments for the moment, so I shall be attending as well. Hey, are these two for real? I don't doubt them, but I sense trouble. Yeah, there's got to be trouble when it's the whole crew going.
These will be our 4th set of field exercises. You should be familiar with the process by now. However, familiarity dulls one's senses. When the world is a battlefield, to be careless spells death.
Dang.
The professor and I will join you this time. Consider our presence a way to help you maintain a sense of urgency. Only 2 years ago, Heimdall's Summer Festival was interrupted by a terrorist attack. Though rumor has it, the terrorists were backed by a certain high-ranking noble.
Cayenne.
Whoa, what? Really? Indeed, the Imperial Liberation Front. They were funded by the former Duke Cayenne.
But it seems we have worse threats to deal with than mere terrorists now. They aren't part of Ouroboros, nor are they Jaegers. They are agents of the country that threatens our empire most.
Calvard.
Principal.
Yeah, you shouldn't really propagate speculation like that, but...
So much for keeping things under wraps. Sorry, man. Must be rough. I've
already given up.
Major Michael had to have known this Banks was never going to play by the rules.
That said, there's no need for us to be over-wary. Through your efforts, both Lemaire and Ordis were saved from crisis. When the railway cannons were pointed at you, you held fast, with courage befitting the horned lion of Thors.
Yeah, that's some high praise. Dude, it feel nice. It would feel nice to get praised by Aurelia. All right then.
We have but a single objective this time. To prove to this nation that your honor is no mere coincidence.
Yes, ma'am!
Yeah.
Damn, that's some battle cry.
Got them all fired up.
Yeah, she truly is a great general.
I can see why the Imperial Army and Intelligence Division still have their eyes on her.
And it's gonna be nice having her in the wings for us.
Have you finished maintenance on the areas I assigned you?
Yes, I modified it so it automatically changes the output limit of the actuator. And for the posture limiter when landing?
Okay, so she's like, I've been keeping up. So we're just leaving them behind.
Go get him, everyone! Please stay safe.
We'll catch you at the summer festival!
I pray you find success on your field exercises.
Okay. All that's left to do is make our merry way to Heimdall. Hopefully things and Leaves can stay safe and sane while we're away. What's Jingo up to?
Guess they're gone. Seems like stuff's getting bad. Maybe I'll talk to Mama about it.
Okay, so she's gonna hit up Ashley.
Looks like the branch campus students are gonna make their debut in the capital soon. Well then, I'll have to consult with Director Michael when I put together the proposal.
Just as Sir Thomas said, I will need to be ready to move at a moment's notice.
Dang, everybody's acting like something crazy is about to go down. The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 3. But we at least get, well, some hours to relax. No one's gonna, we don't have the need to sleep or anything like that. Or we've woken up. It's like 6 in the morning or something, so we'll be fine. Oh, I wonder, as you're aware, we will be arriving at Heimdall Central Station in approximately 30 minutes. Once we complete our inspection and load the necessary supplies, we'll proceed to the field exercise grounds near the Sutherland main line. Also, yeah, being joined by them. Any further announcements, Principal Le Guin? Nothing in particular. Please continue. Just pretend I'm not even here. The stars of our field exercises are you instructors and the students. Yeah, pretending you're not here is easier said than done. Did the two of you plan to participate in instructing the field exercises too? This will be a good opportunity to study the way the students operate their equipment. The celebration is still 3 days from now. It wouldn't do to simply while away our time until then. We'll be around, so if anything happens, don't hesitate to call. Don't hesitate. Got it. Very well. Since the summer festival is approaching, all of Heimdall is more excitable than usual. I advise those of you in Class 7 to be ready for anything while conducting your missions. Understood. In that case, dismissed. Once we arrive at the station, be sure to move quickly. Move quickly, we shall. It won't be long before we get there, but maybe I'll make my rounds. So the principal and the professor are going to be with us this time. We'll be safe with them, but I can't shake this feeling. I think I'll see how Class 7 and the other instructors feel about all this. It'll be fine. Just fine. Ooh. I didn't expect the principal and the professor to actually come with us. They claim it's because they were invited to the celebration at the castle, but that's a good point. I wonder what made them suddenly decide to come with. But I suppose it doesn't change anything for us instructors. And that's right, you finally get it. You and I come from different backgrounds and each have our own goals, but our task of leading the students remains unchanged. Your special ops missions in Heimdall may bring to light a number of issues, so good luck. Yes, understood. Wait, issues? Well, oh, did he slip? You'll understand soon enough. Just be ready for anything. Huh. That makes me even more worried. It's about 30 minutes to Heimdall Central Station by train. This is a lot faster than our usual trips. We'll be there in no time. Good to hear. We're counting on you to get us there safely, Stark. Of course. Leave it to me. Hey, Louise, aren't you going to take a break with the others? Yes, but I need to finish up some communication work here first. We're in contact with Heimdall Station right now. There are a lot of other trains also running on our track at this time. I see. That makes sense. Traveling during the day is going to be different from traveling late at night. Sorry to interfere with your work. Good luck with everything. Thank you. So that's everybody up here. Now let's see where Schmidt. Uh-oh, who's in here? Okay, Musei and Aurelia. What are you guys plotting about? Oh, Instructor Rean. Schwarzer, making your rounds? What are you two doing? Come to think of it, it's pretty rare to see the two of you together. We're both nobles from Lemaire, so of course we share some connections. We'll have a nice little chat from time to time. Though I certainly can't relate when it comes to swordsmanship. I see. I heard they left together on the last day of our field exercises at Ordis. Oh, right. Musei. Whatever happened to you stealing Schwarzer's heart? Well, it's pretty tough to get. But I have no doubt his unquenchable passion for me is growing by the day. Right? Come on, not you too, Principal. They completely changed the topic all of a sudden. But what of your competition, Musei? I've heard all about Princess Alphen and even Schwarzer's little sister. Rumor has it you're to be the princess's dance partner at the upcoming celebration. Oh no, Her Highness was just joking. I haven't even been invited to the celebration. You never know. You may receive a royal summons at any time. If you were to be the princess's dance partner, you may very well end up her partner. Much like Elise, it seems I have my work cut out for me. You mustn't neglect your pride as a woman. Give it your all. Oh, but of course! Well, I don't stand a chance against the two of them teamed up. So they're having quite the entertaining discussion. According to Principal Le Guin, all you need to make your heart's desires real is enough drive and a bit of force. I hope you're looking forward to what I have in store for you. You really never let up, Musei. Tone it down a little. She is a horny little devil, that's for sure. I get the feeling they're hiding something, though. And there we go. Princess Alphen, your sister, and all the ladies of the old Class 7. I'm sure lesser men burn with jealousy seeing you surrounded by so many lovely ladies. Please don't tease me like that. Oh, Rean. So oblivious to his own protagonist charm. Principal Le Guin is always so good at firing us up. I feel like we can beat anything no matter what we're up against. It's like the final stretch. I'm gonna give it everything I've got. It's about 30 minutes to Heimdall. That's so fast. But this time, our enemy is the Republic of Calvard. I knew this clash between two arch-enemies was destined, but my mother also once lived in Calvard. I have mixed emotions about this. That makes sense. I never imagined that the principal would join us this time. I'm nervous, but her presence here makes me want to work even harder. I never thought there would be agents from the Republic here either. It's to be expected by now, but our field exercises are always somewhat complicated. Ooh, and Ash wants to go around? In my opinion, one of the biggest attractions in Heimdall is the Imperial Museum. Of course, Druckle's Plaza and Mater Park aren't bad either. Why are you getting all excited? You're from Heimdall. Besides, we all know the real attraction is the racecourse. Here they got a bunch of fancy bathhouses too. Don't forget about the Garnier district. That's where they got all the entertainment. The Opera House, casinos, clubs. Man, if I didn't need to play the part of responsible teacher, I could really let loose there. Instructor Randy, shouldn't you be scolding Ash instead of agreeing with him? Well, they don't even let students place bets at the race course, but I'll keep that to myself for now. And then we can... Orlando can be a pretty chill guy after all. Well, it's up to who you talk to, but make sure you stay in line during field exercises. Yeah, I've got that whole lecture memorized by now. For being forced to wake up at the damn crack of dawn, we sure as hell have a lot of free time. Hey, you play Vantage Masters too, yeah? Let's go around. I'll teach you a thing or two. Sure, I don't mind, but don't assume you'll be able to cheat against me. I don't need to cheat to beat you. Alright. You sure? I'm down if you are. And then let's go ahead and begin. He's using Swordsman.
Bring it on!
Shadow Slice. And he's got 9 more HP than we do. We got that Vanish, and we've got the Giabro, which is too big for the opening. Did he start with an extra thing? He's got 5 all freaking ready. Or maybe the Swordsman started on top of a magic crystal. We've never seen that happen, but there's nothing to say it can't. That was not good. Alright, Shadow Slice costs 2 mana, deal 1 damage to a row of enemies, attack +1 for each enemy this card defeats. So that's really good. Let's, and then we can do a little bit of this action to catch up. Alright. And now we can do 3 for free. And then Hepetus basically to just be a meat shield. Though, I guess we shouldn't be offering up things so the Swordsman can just go for free. Looks like he medicked himself. Oh, only 1. So he didn't get the kill there. Is Ash paying attention? I guess the AI is not that smart. Alright. Attack +1 for each enemy this card defeats. Alright, so we will leave the Gwen Foss for next turn. I wish there was a way. Unvievle. We'll have him do his thing next turn. Another Gwen Foss. Well. And now it's got 5 power. We've got 7 power, though. Yeah. All his Heaven attribute cards don't do squat against us. Ooh, kill him. Alright, Blaze. Oh, yeah. HP attack +1. And we can do that. The Gwen Foss we can leave for free damage against Unvievle. And I guess we can drop the Vanish right now. No reason to wait. So now we're ahead. Why would you build your deck out of... Holy crap, that's a lot. Alright, another free... We'll be able to just one and done the Swordsman next turn. Unvievle is gone. It's too strong. And Ash's deck is exactly terrible against it. Alright. And there's the Blix, but Unvievle is definitely the star of this show. Yep.
What? For real?
Yeah, dude. Greon times 3. Oh, and we've maxed Ash out. Interesting. Having Yuna in the kitchen is really helpful. She's really handy, not to mention how good her cooking skills are. Can't you just join the cooking club too? Oh, it's not every day you're on kitchen duty, Yuna. Yeah, I wanted to help take some of the load off Sandy. So if you want anything to drink, just let me know, Instructor Rean. Sure, thanks, Yuna. That said, our next field exercises are in Heimdall, huh? Isn't that where Kurt used to live? Yeah, same with Wayne and Instructor Toa. It'd be nice to go and meet their families, if we get the chance, that is. That said, Instructor Rean, you are, of course, going to meet up with the rest of Old Class 7, right? I'm not really sure what you mean by of course, but yeah, I am. We finally might be able to all meet up for once. I don't know the exact details yet, but I plan on getting permission to leave tonight. I see. So that means Elisa and Laura and Emma and Fee too. Scandalous. Could you stop making all these accusations? Oh, Rean, even when you're not doing anything, you're accused of being a dog. Here, Kurt, I'll give this to you now, okay? I think you should talk with Instructor Rean as well. How fortuitous. We happen to be standing right here. Yes, you're right. I apologize for the trouble. Is this about your request for leave? Instructor? Yep, that's right. I'm sure it will depend on where exactly you'll be going for your special ops missions. But if everyone's going to be in Heimdall anyway, they might as well go visit home. Well, it's close enough to visit on the weekends, so I don't think it's really necessary. That said, I haven't been home since school began, so I should probably visit at least once. You definitely should. If we get a chance, I'd like to come say hello as well. Your mother lives in the Leica district, right? The Leica district I've never heard of. Garnier and all that sound familiar, but not Leica. Yes, but as you know, my brother and father are away. Either way, I'll let you know once we've figured out where our special ops missions will take us. So we'll be able to meet his mother. That's interesting. Kurt's become so much more open than he was at the start. It seems like he really looks up to you now, Rean, don't you think? Well, I don't know about that. Compared to his father and brother, there's still plenty I'm lacking in as a role model. The head of the Vander School and Lieutenant Colonel Mueller. I wonder how they're doing. Prince Oliver, too. Yeah. Oh, right. Your house is in Heimdall, too, right? Are you going to stop by while we're there? Yeah, I think so. I haven't been home in a while myself. My aunt's been asking me to visit, so I plan on stopping by when I've got time. I see. That's right. Both her parents passed away a while ago. They were scholars, I think. Oh, right. I need to give Wayne his documents, too. See you later, Rean. See ya. So we're going to be able to... We'll probably be able to see what Wayne's people are up to as well, but... Toa's parents and Kurt's mother, definitely. Heimdall is a melting pot for all sorts of people and things. Jam-packed for sure, but there's so much to see. Where do you fancy going during our free time? I think I want to go shopping for some records. I'm also interested in seeing the Heimdall racecourse. Good plan. Wouldn't be surprised if we found some hidden gems around here. And you cannot forget the racecourse either. Speaking of, I wonder why they don't have orbital car races here. Only makes sense since Calvert has them. Yeah, that's a good point. The real mystery is why there's no train races, though. That might be for the best. But how come? Oh, Pablo. Good to see they're enjoying themselves. And who is in here? There is nobody in here because I went one too far. Kurt, my man, you're back! I don't know where you're heading home. I don't know when you're heading home, but keep your schedule open for the summer festival, okay? I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be free that day yet. Hold on a moment. Are you getting Kyrie involved in this too? He got so worked up about it, it was kind of hard to refuse. Hey, I figure the more people, the better. Watch out, summer festival, here we come! Don't you think you're being a little too preemptive about this? So they're having fun at the very least. Here's the book you loaned me. I finished reading it. Oh, so, how did you like it? It was as good as you said, Tatiana. But it was almost entirely about guys. I think I'd like seeing it cover some friendships between girls, too. Very important in the media we consume. Oh, interesting. So that's what you're into. Wait. I think Tatiana just made a few logical leaps there. What exactly does that mean? I see. So that's what she's into. I mean, that's great and all, but how can she not see the beauty in the blossoming bonds of young men? What's Tatiana talking about? Well, the secret things that men do, Valerie. You needn't concern yourself with that. But, next up, we got this. Here we go, and that is, Buggy McBuggerson. Hey, you loaded that orbital gear this time, right? Yeah, Professor Schmidt asked for it kind of out of the blue. I might be joining everyone in combat tactics for the field exercises. Oh, I see. Just be careful not to get hurt. Of course. Agate's here in Heimdall too. Oh. I don't want to make a fool of myself in front of him. I see. So he is coming. That's reassuring. So it's going to be a bracer smorgasbord. We may be in the capital, but outside those city walls, it's survival of the fittest. So in other words, it's no different from everything we've been doing up till now. So let's eat well, sleep well, and train well. Sure thing. That sounds simple enough. And I think that might be everybody. Everybody save our boy Big V. Nope, these two. That's everything from the Goliath's data analysis. Though I suspect it doesn't provide any answers to your question. No, it was enough. Thank you. Altina? Instructor Rean. Schwarzer. It's rare to see you two talking. Is this about what happened the other day? Yes, about how the Goliath went wild under my control. Professor Schmidt and a technical officer from the Imperial Army were investigating the incident. I see. Did you figure anything out? There were no issues with the Goliath itself. It's pure machinery, no mystical components like the Divine Knights have. That said, Panzer Soldats still have systems designed to trace the tendencies of their pilot and give feedback. To put it in layman's terms, her synchronization with the Goliath could be considered too good. The high potential this girl holds to control machinery such as her combat shell, combined with her extremely high sync rates, led to a psychological resonance of sorts between her combat shell and the Goliath. That is my current hypothesis. So it was Claiomh Solais on autopilot? That's destructive. I see. As Valimar's pilot, I think I sort of understand. I remember letting my power loose like that back during the Northern War. Yes, what you did was something similar. When you did it, you were able to destroy archaisms and save the people they were attacking. But Altina. So long as that combat shell remains a black box, this is all I can tell you. This is a problem you will need to deal with on your own, Black Rabbit. You may have been artificially created, but you are a living organism with cognition and will. You are no different from a human. That's... Professor. What does the workshop mean to you? What is the relation between your combat shell and yourself? You need to figure out the answer to those questions, difficult though it may be. Again, he's being nice in his own way. Altina. I'm okay. No, I'm sorry. I just wanted you here. Having Claiomh Solais by my side feels so normal, I never really questioned it. But I'll start thinking more about it from now on, and about myself as well. I'll always be here to help you. Let me know if you ever want to talk. And of course, Yuna and the others are willing to help you too. Yes. Of course, I must still carry out our special ops missions in the capital. I don't want to lose to Milliam either. I'll put my effort into both things. Yeah, good idea. I'll do what I can to support you. Understood. Okay. So she's gonna start thinking about her existence. She can't get out from the Black Workshop's shadow that easily. But just like the other students, no, maybe even more than them, she's growing up. As her instructor, I couldn't be happier. And finally, Valimar. Ah, Rean. It seems they've loaded quite an extraordinary mech. Oh, you mean the Principal's Spiegel? Apparently it has a different orbital engine in it than the normal models. I'm sure anyone besides the Principal wouldn't even be able to pilot it. Indeed, I recall fighting her before. She was certainly very capable. That aside, is something the matter? I felt a presence in the direction of Heimdall. It felt familiar, nostalgic, but it vanished shortly thereafter. Nostalgic? Was it something from the War of the Lions? I cannot say for certain. It could also have been a simple error in my sensors. It definitely wasn't that. Either way, we will need to keep our guard up as per usual. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so that is everybody. Which means we'll be able to make our
Derflinger Car 1 calling all students of the branch campus. We'll be arriving at Heimdall Central Station momentarily. Once we arrive, we will also need to carry supplies, so everyone get ready now.
Not bad. Her voice carried well, but didn't sound tense. I'd better take her advice and head back to my room. We've bested Ash, we've talked to everybody at least the once. I think we can definitely head back with our heads held high. Not anything we're forgetting. Toa is still giving Wayne his form for leave request. We'll be arriving in Heimdall soon. I should go get ready. Let's get ready in our room. Alright. This is it. Nearly there to Heimdall. Right back. Cold Steel 1 vibes, and I guess Cold Steel 2 vibes a little bit too. But mainly Cold Steel 1 vibes. Go ahead and hang out with all our friendly friends too. Corel Imperial Villa, Himmel Cemetery, EX Camp. Before long, the Dareflinger reached Heimdall Central Station. After a 10-minute stop where a quick inspection was performed and supplies were loaded, it continued onward to its destination. Yeah, we have to go through the station to get to the EX camp, so it only makes sense. Railway Military Police. What's Claire up to? Go ahead and tell them we mean no harm. Everything's all accounted for and scheduled. We're legit in every way it's possible to be legit in. This is some of their first time seeing the station. This station is seriously huge! Here I was thinking Crossbells was big. Well, this is the center of the gigantic railroad network that spans all of Erebonia. It even has the RMP's logo stamped all over it. Check out those show-offs. Oh, does this mean Instructor Claire is here? Yes, though she's always traveling all over Erebonia.
A special armored train will be arriving shortly on Platform 1. Please stand clear of the area.
So this should be Thor's main campus. They might even be on, that red train whose name escapes me. The Eisenborn? The Eisengraf, that's it. That's... Yep, the Eisengraf. Main campus exclusive train Arc Royale. Oh. Whoa, hey, what's that? Isn't that the same model as the Dareflinger? And that emblem. So, a head-to-head battle, is it? So they have to be inspected too, I'm assuming? Prince Cedric. Are those students his aides? I didn't think we'd run into him right out of the gate like this. I'm fine with it. Just means things are gonna get fun real quick. It seems this set of field exercises will be interesting indeed. So, old SETI, and they got to moving before we did too. Oh no, same time. Arc Royale and the Dareflinger, huh? Ah, but their camp is somewhere else. Well, I guess that makes sense. We wouldn't be sharing spaces. The whole point of the branch campus is to keep us away from the main campus, after all. I like this music, though. Nice, lively, jaunty. Oh yeah, this space is gonna work nicely. Looks like everything is coming together pretty good. I wonder if we'll be able to visit the main campus's or EX camp. We probably will. I want to see it. Cedric does want to show off to Rean after all. And there's the Golden Spiegel.
Now, since we're both in our machines already, let's have a little mock battle.
Always aiming to improve, huh?
We just got here minutes ago and you already want to start fighting?
Well, might as well hop to it. So what are 6:30 a.m.? So it's been 90 minutes since we departed from Leaves. Now we're about to get assigned our stuff. I can't stand getting butt in on like that. Worst part is, she's my boss, so I can't even talk back. Well, for now, simply play along so as not to interrupt the field exercises. That aside, I didn't even know the main campus had a private train. Does that mean they're doing field exercises near the capital too? Yes, I'm sure they're already setting up their camp northeast of Heimdall by now. Their train is called the Arc Royale. Aside from the paint and decorations, it's identical to this train. I'm guessing they intend to work with us to resolve this situation. They probably want to compete more than cooperate. It seems like a bunch of operatives from the Republic are infiltrating the place. In any event, you almost quickly accompany Instructor Herschel to Heimdall Central Station. Why? Are we gonna meet up with whoever we're supposed to meet up with to get permission there? It'd be crazy if we got permission to operate from Cedric. We're going to the RMP headquarters? They're based out of the station, right? Wouldn't it have been more efficient to have gotten off when we were stopped there? Well, we still needed to set up camp and report in first. Speaking of, the local person in charge here will be Governor Regnitz, right? We met him in Crossbow before. For one of the Empire's elites, he definitely looked the part. Yeah, even though it's super early in the morning, he's going out of his way to meet with us. Since we'll all be cooperating this time, I'll be coming with you if that's okay. But of course, we'd be delighted to have you along. Make sure everything stays under control. The special ops missions will be a bit irregular this time. Main campus aside, I'm sure these Calvert agents are going to be a handful. Make sure you stay safe, everyone. Understood. Off we go then. Okay, well, we can deal with that. This is actually my first time doing something with you, Instructor Toa. She took good care of me when I was in military finance. Okay, so is she going to be in the party then? It's only going to be for a short while, until we reach Heimdall Station. Oh, I use an arts gun, so I'll also be fighting when the need arises. Oh no, please leave that to us. We can't let someone as small as you fight for us. Small? Well, I guess that's true, but... Hey, come on, Ash! Well, since you're with us, it would be great if you could give us orders. I would like to see the leadership that commanded the Crimson Wings during the Civil War firsthand. Really? I hope I live up to your expectations. So she really won't be fighting? We can't leave the governor waiting, so let's leave as soon as we're ready. Yes, let's go. Alright. Yeah, she's just a guest. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead, save, call it a part here, and then get to Heimdall and get up. That's all gonna be next time though, so definitely join me then for more The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 3. Bye for now, guys.